Hey guys, it's Lance from CinematicGalaxy here, and today I'm going to review War Horse, directed by Steven Spielberg. This was a movie that I was looking forward to very early last year. When I saw the trailers, I was actually really intrigued because it just kind of, just looking at it, it seemed to have the kind of charm and just kind of a magical look about it. But the thing that really drew me to the trailer was that beautiful soundtrack that when I heard it, I was saying, I really hope that's in the movie. And it is. The story of War Horse is basically takes place like before and then during World War I, and it just basically deals with this horse. He goes to all sorts of different areas, meets different people, has different experiences. A lot of people have been kind of, mixed about this film. It's got a 76 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is actually very good. Me, I absolutely adored this film. I loved War Horse, and it just gave me a feeling that I haven't had watching recent movies in a long time. I mean, even great movies that have come out recently haven't given me this type of feeling. And I'll get onto what that feeling is later in this review. To start off, I actually really liked the cast, and I liked the characters, the way they were written. I cared about the human characters that came in and out of the film, and I cared about the horses, of course. I say horses because there is another horse. I loved how even though we got to know these different human characters, the film was really told in the horse's perspective. Obviously, horses don't talk, but I just love how Spielberg focuses on the horse's profile for a while, and we just kind of get a, we can picture in our head how this horse is feeling about what's going on in the scene. Another thing I loved about this movie was the cinematography. Just absolutely amazing, out of this world. The vibrant greens over the fields, the war scenes look fantastic. There's just a beautiful, beautiful scene involving a sunset in this film. Also, the score in this movie is by John Williams. Obviously, it was fantastic because I don't think I've ever heard a bad John Williams score in my life, and I've never heard one that has had me underwhelmed. And I'll go on and on about the films that he's done, the scores that he's done. Obviously, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, E.T., Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Hook, Superman. Just so many great themes this guy has done. And War Horse is definitely up there. I can't even say it's one of his best themes because everything this guy's done has been golden. I know some people who saw the trailer and they heard the music, they said that they thought it was too cheesy and corny and it made them want to throw up. People who've seen the movie, some of them feel that way. But for me, it just really heightened the feelings that I have. Like when the human character in this film, when we see him getting attached to this horse and that John Williams music just starts welling up, I literally got chills, and I just really felt that relationship. The shots in this film, the visual shots that we see, the music we hear, the stuff that happens in this film, it feels very, very old-fashioned, like an old-fashioned epic, like something like Gone with the Wind or Lawrence of Arabia. This movie reminded me of those. A lot of the stuff that people have called cheesy with this film, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, a lot of that stuff I personally think is movie magic. I mean, we're talking about the guy who's made E.T., Jurassic Park, some of the most magical movies that I've ever seen in my life and will ever see. There are several moments in this movie where, not only where I wanted to cry, but where I wanted to just jump up and shout and cheer. One particular moment towards the end, which is my personal favorite scene in the movie, all I'm going to say is it involves a battlefield and a horse. And that scene is just stunning. My jaw was dropped on the ground watching that scene. And honestly, that was one of the best scenes I've ever seen in the film. I don't see how anybody can not like horses, even if you're not an animal person. Some people just think of horses as being these animals that a lot of girls like, and animals that make people cry because they feel for them and this and that. And that might be true, but how do you not like a horse? Like that's what I want to know. If you really can look at a horse and say, I don't like that animal, I just feel like you must be a robot, or you must be made of stone or something. Every time I see a horse, whether I'm playing a Zelda game or whether I'm, watching a cartoon, or especially when I'm seeing a real live horse, and when I see them start galloping and running, I just get shivers when I'm watching them because they just blow me away. I was immensely satisfied coming away from this film, you know. Everything about it just lived up and completely blew past my expectations, which I did expect to really like this film, but not on this level. A lot of people might disagree, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm going to say it. I think this is one of Spielberg's best films. One of his best in a long time, too. I love this movie, and I loved it on the same level that I love a lot of his classic films. And I know some people are going to say I throw this rating out too much because I've given the past few films I've seen an A+, but I'm giving War Horse an A+. I mean, I'm doing it. I did it. Done. This movie just, you know, the reason I'm giving it an A+, I don't even feel like I need to defend myself, but I just really love the movie. I love the story. I love the journey it took me on. And I just love the way it made me feel. And it's all about the experience. And this movie just reminded me of what I haven't seen in a movie for a very long time. And I've been wanting to feel in the movie. It just gave me that magic, you know. Maybe I'm just a sentimental type of guy. You know what? I honestly think War Horse is my favorite film of the year. And I've seen Drive, and I've seen 50/50 now. I will be doing reviews of those. So anyway, guys, comment below. Please like if you did like this video. And anyway, let me know, what is your favorite Spielberg film? Mine is personally Raiders of the Lost Ark, but the guy has made so many great films, and I honestly think this is one of them. Anyway, guys, take care. Stay tuned for my review of Drive and 50/50. Hope you enjoy the Super Bowl as well if you're planning on watching that. Anyway, this is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy, signing off.